All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First off, I would like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praise unto our power, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Raha Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect stone with 144,000. And the rest of the 1/3, shalom, shalom. I'm the brother Ha'amayan from the Great Millstone, Columbia, Georgia Church, and I brought this out to be edified. Listen. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I titled it, which is come from one of the precepts of 2 Peter 3. The elements shall melt with fervent heat, because America, Babylon the Great, is gonna be burnt up, and it won't be inhabited anymore. It will be destroyed in the midst of World War III, when Yahweh shall return in the midst of World War III. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements, because everything you see is made up of elements, even us. Everything you see is made up of elements, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. What's going to cause that? 200 million warheads coming from them ICBMs. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. This place gonna be melted, man. This place is finna be melted. There's no reason to hold on to this place. Spiritually, you need to detach, because the scriptures say, "Rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." Let me grab that real quick. Micah. Chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. You know, we want to set our affection on things above, man. Of course, we have to get our daily bread and get by. But for the, at the end of the day, the most important thing is seeking Yahweh Shema Shai, hoping the Lord has mercy on us, and blot out our transgressions. Lord, will we be a part of his remnant so we can make it? And the only way to make it out of that by America being burnt up on fire, how are you going to make it up out of there? Let's prove it. Bag up what I'm saying by scripture. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. Calm my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. What the world ignorantly calls UFOs, unidentifiable flying objects, they are identifiable. Those are the chariots of Yahweh Shai. And that big fathership Yahweh Shai is coming back with, along with the host of angels. That's how we get up out of here. If we're part of the Lord's remnant, Abaratazah, Lord willing, we be found righteous. We have to endure to the end. Like he says, he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Continuing on, hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed, the Lord's anger, because this place is going to be melted. He about to punish this place by fire. His rebuke's going to be with flames of fire. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? And we know that word, just for edification, I'll put it up in a blue letter. That word conversation goes into
Strong's G 391. Anastrafe.
manner of life, conduct, behavior, So we want to be cleaving unto Yahweh Shema Shai by examining ourselves, being in order, being brotherly, preaching the correct message, the correct doctrine, being about Yahweh Shema Shai's business, taking this thing very serious. Because this place is about to be melted, man. This place is about to be melted. 2 Peter 3 and 12. looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the power, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And Apostle Peter saw this, man. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. That word new goes into kainos, man. Let's go back. See?
Strong's G 2537, kainos. Kainos.
Kainos. New. Fresh. That's what we waiting on. But in order for that true dominion and that refreshing to come, this place got to get wiped out because it won't be inhabited anymore. Verse 14, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. So we got work to do. You know, we got work to do. I myself speaking it. 2nd Ezra chapter 16. And starting at verse 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep. What gonna make the earthquake? The ICBMs. The warheads coming from the ICBMs. And the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and the power of before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. And this is the best way our forefathers could describe it, you know, using the terminology of describing the ICBMs, the warheads coming out of them ICBMs, man. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plague that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. This is going to be, nobody going to drive these things back. Matter of fact, I think it's a precept up there. Yep, verse 8. I started verse 6. I started verse 4. And fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion into the wood, or may one quench the fire and stubble when it have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? No, because once them things come out them silos, it's a wrap. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Because this is the anger of Yahweh Shema Shah. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, anger, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, the foundations thereof. I know I just read that verse, but I'm reading it again. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and the power and the glory of his power. Now let's get real to and fro. Isaiah chapter 24:19. The earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Man, it's finna be ugly. You gonna feel this place. You gonna rock to and fro. You gonna be, man. We just need to be delivered, because that's gonna be a scary sight. And before all of that come to pass, the MOTB, which is the RFIDC hip, that word mark goes into Garagma. In Revelation 13:16, that got to come to pass first. But things are speeding up. That's why we have to just remain patient and wait on Yahweh Shema Shai. And what inspired me to make this particular lesson is based off class last night, man. Going into the destruction of Babylon, the downfall of Babylon, which Isaiah 13:19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited. So wait, you can still go visit modern day Babylon, which is Iraq, because the ancient Babylonians got taken down by the Medes and the Persians. This is a future prophecy for America, Babylon the Great. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelled in from generation to generation. Neither shall the raven pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make a fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. So this place gonna be wiped out, man. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. It won't be built back up again. It's gonna be made desolate. It's gonna burn for a period of time. We don't know how long. But we hope and pray that we make it up out of here, man, to escape the second death, America being on fire. So Lord willing, there was an edifying lesson to the Lord, sincere sheep and believers. I would like to close out by giving all glory, honor, and infinite praise unto our power, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rahakwadash, and double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, Lord, salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Kwan Yashala, keep the faith, Shalom, Lahabachayim, to the elect, Shalom.